Hello, hello, hello. It is the DE Diva, aka the Delaware Blogger, coming to you with another episode of Podcasting Your Purpose this very first day of fall. Happy autumn. I am loving it. It's the greatest season ever. Why? Oh, because it was my birthday. That's right. And before I even begin this episode, let me say thank you to all my social media friends and family and associates on Facebook and LinkedIn who reached out and said happy birthday. Yes, the DE Diva, aka the Delaware Blogger, is officially 59 years old, and today is the first day of fall, and I am loving it. So thank you, thank you, thank you for all the happy birthday wishes, the cards. Oh, and to my bestie, Mrs. Karen Cole out of Rancho Cucamonga, California, for ordering me this black sitcom and chill candle. Yes, this is amazing. This is actually from Black Box Candle Company. And what I love about the cover, look at that, living single. Remember that? One on one, all the WB shows, Smart Guy, the Parkers, Girlfriends, the Bernie Mac show, which still comes on every night at 6 p.m. on Inspire, Sister, Sister, My Wife and Kids, Martin, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Moesha, the Wayans Brothers. This is a bamboo and coconut candle. And if there was smell-o-vision, you would be knocked out. This candle is amazing. I cannot wait to burn it. And I wanted to wait because I wanted to show it to you. But look at this. This is how it was, came in this box, great box, Black Sitcoms and Chill. They're on Instagram at Black Box Candle, but it says thank you here. You see that? Whoop, so it's there. And it's a thank you card here. Thank you. And it reads, "Hey fam, thank you so much for the support. I started this business to create space for culture, self-care, and community. An African proverb states, we rise when we lift others. Thank you for lifting me. Enjoy your black box." And it gives instructions not only on the burning of the candle, but also I just cannot get over the smell. This is amazing. I've actually kept this in my office with the lid off. Let me turn that with the lid off, just so the room smells great. But now, once I've shown this to you, I may show it on Facebook on Friday, and then I'll start to burn it. But it's a 3-wick candle. It's actually bamboo and coconut, 100% soy wax, Black Sitcoms and Chill. So you remember all these sitcoms from the 80s and the 90s, at least I do. So thank you, Karen, so very much for buying this and having this shipped to me. I will be ordering more. Again, head over to Black Box Candle Company. They're on Instagram and also on Facebook. So check them out. Again, thank you, Black Box Candle Company. Facebook at Black Box Candle CO, and Instagram Black Box Candle. So that's right there. Check them out. Get yourself a Black Sitcoms and Chill on this first weekend of autumn. And I hope that you're going to have a beautifully blessed day. Now, let's get down to business. This is episode number 107 in the Podcasting Your Purpose series. And I want to talk about speaking to empower, speaking to enlighten, speaking to educate. This is a new season. When you speak, the tongue is very powerful. When you speak words, you are speaking power. So be careful with what you're saying. Some people like to talk. They just like to hear themselves talk. And that's cool if they're embarking on empowerment, enlightenment, education, inspiration, or motivation. When it's negative talk, it's not a good thing. So when you're starting a podcast, think about your purpose. What is the purpose of your podcast? What's it going to be? Are you creating this podcast to empower someone? Are you using this podcast as a platform to enlighten? Are you using it to educate? That should be your purpose. It can also be entertaining, but make sure that what you're doing is you're giving value to others. Don't just be someone to be a mouthpiece, just to talk, to be talking. have a purpose. And one of the best things in which to do so is to write down the topics. I know some people just want to come off the top of their head and talk about anything and everything, but you've got to remember, people are tuning into your podcast to get something from you. It is something for your audience. It's not always about me. As a matter of fact, I just did a podcast episode for next week talking about why your blog needs to be about your audience. So when you're creating podcast episodes and when people are popping these earbuds into their ears or putting those headphones on their heads, they are looking to get some information from you for them. There's a purpose. Are you solving a pain point? We talked about that. Is there something that you're offering, a tip, a hack, something that has to do with health, wellness? Perhaps it's healing. Perhaps it's education, entertainment. It could be about the holidays, right? Getting ready to do, what do we have? Yom Kippur is at the end on the 28th. And then next month you have Halloween for those of you that observe that. But this is a new season. This is the fall. This is the harvest. We're going to reap what we sow. So once you choose the topic that you know that you can talk about all day, day, make sure it's something that your listeners can walk away with something. Make sure you're going to enlighten them. Make sure you're going to empower them. Make sure you're going to educate them. And make sure you may even want to entertain them. There has to be something for your podcast listeners. Now, I know I missed quite a few tapings. I was literally recording Monday through Friday every day, but I backed up. I can't continue that schedule. I'm getting old now, I'm 59. No, actually, I didn't want to continue that. I just, I had set a goal for myself. I met that goal. I did 100 episodes. It was cool. I was doing it every day. But now I'm going to do it every other day. So either going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday. So I started off this week with Tuesday and Thursday. We'll see how that works. If more content comes up, I'll make it Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But I will make that determination probably next week. So you continue to follow along. Make sure you subscribe and you press that bell so that you know when a new episode is dropping. And again, head over to delblogger.com and subscribe so that you don't miss any of the blogging episodes that really are more engaging on blogging and podcasting. So make sure you do that as well. And you can find and follow me on all my social media platforms by using the Linktree ID Del Blogger. And I know I missed a few tapings because I am getting really busy with the discovery calls and the coaching sessions, and I'm still offering them. So make sure you send an email to me at let me show it here, info@ablakeenterprises.com so that we can get you scheduled for your 30-minute discovery call and then that coaching session. Right now, my calendar is kind of full. The end of the month is kind of lightening up, but I'm full. And if you're interested in the Podcasting Your Purpose workbook, that resource guide, it's still available on Amazon. Or you can send an email to me. There's my email address so that you can get this and the book bundle, right? Basic blogging tips for beginners. Book bundle, $26. Send an email to info@ablakeenterprises.com. Oh, guys, have you heard the latest and greatest heavy hitter that's joining, that's launching her podcast? That's right. Remember, she was a former first lady. Now, no, it's not Michelle. Michelle's already has hers becoming. That's every Wednesday she does hers. But Hillary Clinton. That's right. Remember, I talked to you about a couple of weeks ago, and I said Bill Clinton is starting his podcast on iHeartRADIO. And speaking of iHeartRADIO, guess where you can hear the Delaware Blogger Podcast? I got my email yesterday. I am going to be on iHeartRADIO as well. That is so great. And Amazon is doing has a podcast station too. So I applied to have my podcast as part of Amazon. So what this is doing for me and what I'm thinking about is I'm going to really start putting more meat and content into my Delaware Blogger podcast. Because if I'm going to be out there with the heavy hitters like Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, Michelle Obama, Don Lemon, who else is out there? Dennis Quaid, Andrew Yang. There's just so many people. Oprah, everybody's out there podcasting. I know you're ready to start your podcast, right? You're ready, right? I know you are, because you have a voice, you have a vision, and you have a mission, and you can share that with so many people on this platform. And if you sign up for that complimentary discovery call, we can talk about your topics. We can talk about your description, your purpose. Are you going to empower people? Are you going to enlighten people? Are you going to educate people with your voice? Remember, we have a gift. And we have to share that gift. There's a lot of anger, anxiety, and angst in the world, but there's also a lot of positivity. And that person is sharing. And you can be one of those people as well, because someone needs to hear your voice. You need to leave a legacy with your voice. And if you're interested, again, this book, this guidebook, this resource book will tell you not only what is a podcast, but why start a podcast. And let me tell you why you should start a podcast. Here are some reasons that I put in there before, and I'm actually updating this resource guide. Smart money. Smart money is being heavily invested into podcasting. Heavy hitters, they're investing millions and billions of dollars in advertisement. And tonight, we're going to be talking about sponsorships and advertisements at the EC Podcast Knowledge Academy. Let me give you the link for that. If you haven't joined us, join us. Go to eliteconversations.com/Knowledge Academy. Every Tuesday and Thursday from 8 to about 9:15, we give you information that's going to help you to grow, broaden your brand, and expand your exposure online with your podcast. And tonight, Tuesday and Thursday, my fellow knowledge, what we call each other, we call facilitators, knowledge facilitators. We're presenting various topics. And tonight's topic is going to be on sponsorships and advertisements. So if you have a podcast and you're interested in learning how to earn money with sponsorships and advertisements, make sure you sign up for tonight or Thursday nights, be part 1 and part 2. So sign up for part 1 tonight and then part 2 tomorrow, because this is going to give you a lot of information. And I'm actually working on another, like I said, another resource guide. And this resource guide is almost complete. It's called Pitching for Podcast Sponsorships. And what it is, it actually gives you information on when you're ready. It's congratulations. Starts out this way. Congratulations. You haven't faded after the 7th episode of your podcast show, which is more commonly known as pod fade, right? Pod fade. And now you're ready for the big time. Bring on those sponsorships so you can actually earn some money with your podcast. So thank you again to Kathy E. Smith, aka Resource Reader, who helps me proof my work, because sometimes these glasses don't always pick up what I put out. But this is a great page, multi-page resource guide that I will have available as well. There's 15 pages in here. But what I was saying, if you want to go ahead and start your podcast and you want to order your copy of Podcasting Your Purpose resource guide, make sure you either go to Amazon.com and order it, or you can send me an email at info@ablakeenterprises.com to get your order. And if you sign up for the coaching session, you get this free. So this is part of that, and you get so much more with that coaching session. Let me tell you what you get. You get not only the complimentary 30-minute discovery call, you also get the Podcasting Your Purpose resource guide. You get 4 30-minute recorded Zoom sessions, which I will record and you will have, that will come with printables, checklists, reviews, assistance with you creating your podcast on Anchor FM, which is where I started. That's the Delaware Blogger Podcast, which is now heard on iHeartRADIO. Guest release forms. If you're interested in starting out and being a guest on other podcasts or having guests on your podcast, you should always have them sign a release form. We will talk about membership in the Podcasting Your Purpose Facebook group, as well as 30 days of unlimited email and texting after the session is done. So again, send an email to me, info, you put that right there, info@ablakeenterprises. Let me show you right there. And we can get you set up for your discovery call and register you for the coaching session. I will get the book out to you, the resource guides out to you, and I will send you a checklist online so that you have that and ready to go even before you get the book. You get that immediately upon payment. So again, I'm working on the next resource guide, including pitching for podcast sponsorships. So again, thank you all who reached out to me to wish me happy birthday on Sunday. I've got some product reviews to do, and I'm going to do that on my I'm going to do it on YouTube, but that's going to be part of the unboxing. I got some great stuff today from Amazon I want to show you. So until the next time, stay smart, stay safe, and stay social, still from a distance. You have to mask up. I don't care what anyone says. You want to be safe. And until the next time, stay smart, stay safe, and stay social from a distance, because I will see you in cyberspace. See ya. It's the DE Diva, a.k.a. the Delaware Blogger. Happy first day of autumn. Be safe, be smart, and I'll see ya. Bye-bye.